Centurion Minerals is a Canadian public company with a ticker symbol CTN. It's an Argentine-focused fertilizer producer producing agricultural gypsum, which is calcium sulfate dihydrate. Gypsum is used for three main purposes. One, for the cement industry, secondly, for the paint industry, and third, for agricultural purposes. That's where Centurion is focused. The gypsum used for agriculture is used as a soil conditioner. That's the calcium. The sulfur is for sulfur fertilization, which is required by farmers. It provides significant yield increases on an annual basis. South America has significant salinity issues in the soils, and in other southern hemispheric countries it's also used as a fertilizer. But given the advanced stage of farming in South America, they use it to maintain the soil conditions. The current size of the market in South America is a minimum of 4 million tons. There isn't currently any data on the total agricultural demand, but we believe it's a minimum of 4 million. The initial plant that we have constructed, it's called Ana Sofia. It's a pilot plant that's capable of producing a minimum of 40,000 tons of agricultural gypsum per annum. And we financed that into production through the end of calendar year 2016. We are ready to start producing and shipping to customers throughout South America. Ana Sofia is a high-grade agricultural gypsum project in Santiago del Estero province that's approximately 1,200 kilometers northwest of Buenos Aires. The property is approximately 500 hectares of exploration land with about 50 hectares of exploitation. The Ana Sofia project is very high grade. To be considered agricultural grade, it needs to be a minimum of 85%. Our 43101 average grade is over 94%. It is a significantly high grade project, as evidenced by some of the material that's in front of me here. The current pilot plant will produce a minimum of 40,000 tons per annum, and at $100 per ton Canadian, that generates $4 million per annum for the company. With the plant expansion, which we're looking to complete within the next 12 months, that would see the production increase by 120,000 tons, again at $100 per ton. That generates us an additional 12 million in revenue. The production process for agricultural gypsum is very, very simple. It's effectively a quarry in that we're extracting the raw rock from the pit, bringing that up to the crusher, putting it through a primary and secondary crusher, and then bagging it into 1-ton tote bags. There is no water involved in the process. There's no chemicals involved in the process. It's a very simple process that borders on environmentally friendly. The Ana Sofia project is fully permitted for exploitation or production, including all environmental permits and export permits. So there is nothing further to be done at the project related to permitting. Additionally, as we expand the project, there are no additional permits required federally or provincially. The primary customers that we're selling to are fertilizer distributors in and around the southern cone of South America. So this includes all of Argentina, including the bordering countries such as Paraguay, Uruguay, Bolivia, and Brazil. Over the next 12 months, investors into Centurion should be looking for the pilot plant fully producing within the next quarter and at capacity through the remainder of the year, with 42,500 tons under contract and the plant capable on a single shift of producing 40,000 tons. We should be at capacity very, very shortly and expanding that to a shift and a half to 2 shifts within the next 2 quarters. Beyond that, investors should be looking for the main plant to be constructed and contracts associated with that main plant capacity being made public shortly thereafter.